Why do we love manuals as car enthusiasts? There are so many reasons it's hard to tell or explain it to someone. The main reason why people love manuals is because the experience you can have while driving to work or cruising, it's simply unmatched. Toyota continues to be for the people. I say this because they're giving the Supra a manual option. In my opinion, that just made so many people happy, and it's a really good thing for their marketing. It also shows that there's still a demand for the manual option. It took us just a little over 4 years to get this to happen, but it freaking happened, dude. Like, it's crazy. In 2020, there was a total of 41 new cars being produced with a manual transmission, or that had the option for the manual transmission. So out of 327 new car models, only 41 of those had the option to come with the freaking manual. It's just not okay. While this is a bit dated, it just shows that the number of cars being produced with the manual transmission is becoming smaller and smaller with the years. So 2 years ago it was 13%, somewhere around there, and now it's slowly going down. So since car manufacturers say there's no demand for manual cars, why is there still a lot of us begging for manual car options for all these sports cars? Well, it's simply because people want to feel connected to the car more and more, especially since it looks like manufacturers are dropping the manual option and you'll never feel the same one in an EV or something like that. Like if you drive a Mustang GT with the 6-speed option, compare it to a Tesla which only has 1 gear, it's going to be completely different driving experiences. Yes, a Tesla may be faster overall, but nothing beats driving a 6-speed plus a freaking 5.0. Like who doesn't want a 5.0 in their shit? Well, the owner of that Mustang GT with the 6-speed is going to have a lot more fun driving to go get groceries than the Tesla is than going to get groceries. Like, it turns a regular ass fucking drive into a lot of fun. Like, shifting gears is just so much fun. You have to do it. I gotta say this because people are gonna be like, oh, you're just a hater and an old head that just stuck with their V8 and 6-speed transmission, get in with the new ages. First of all, I really like the Teslas, and EVs are just gonna be so freaking fast in the future. Like right now, they're fast as shit. You can't beat an EV, but you also can't beat the driving experience of driving a normal car with the 6-speed. It's just so much more fun. Tesla is making some badass cars, and if you strictly only care about your 0 to 60 numbers and how quick you accelerate, the Tesla's a really good option, especially when you get the ones with ludicrous mode. It's a viable option nowadays. Also, if you're budget orienting, getting a manual car gives you more control of your fuel economy. I mean, have you seen the gas prices recently? It's just freaking crazy, especially in California. Like, GGU homies, I feel for you. Like, I'll send you some gas if you need some gas. It's just so crazy out there. But if you have a manual car and you're going downhill, you could just pop that bitch in neutral and just coast down the hill and not waste any gas, and all of a sudden you're averaging like 99 miles to the gallon when you're going downhill. It's just pretty fuel efficient. Also, another way you save money by getting a manual transmission is that usually most manufacturers charge you a premium for getting the automatic. Like, for example, the Mustang comes standard with the 6-speed, but if you get automatic transmission, it's like $1,500 more. And if you get a Charger or a Challenger, it's like $2,500 more for that. It's just fucking crazy. With the manual, you'll just have more fun and control over the car. Like when you're trying to pass a car on the road, in an automatic, you have to smash the fucking throttle for the PCM to wake up and is like, oh, this dude's trying to go. And in a manual, all you do is push in the clutch, drop a few gears, and you just fucking disappear. I mean, it's that simple. And if you're a car enthusiast, you're already gonna be fucking doing some hoon shit regardless if it's an automatic or a manual. You'll just have more fun with the manual because you'll just be able to be like, oh, let's fucking launch the bitch or whatever. And because if it's a manual, you'll be able to control how much power is going to the wheels. So that way you're also being more safe with the manual option. For starters, you have to put more attention while driving because you gotta pay attention to the vehicle RPMs or listen to the RPMs, so you're always gonna be attentive to your sounds and noises and what's going on around you. You also need both hands to drive a manual car, one to steer and one to shift the gears, so you're just not gonna be able to text and drive. And since you're able to control how much power goes to the wheels, you can also drive more safe in the snow or in the rain, so that way you're not just slipping all sorts of places like you would be in an automatic transmission car. Now, just because you drive a manual car, that doesn't mean you're immediately a speed racer or whatever in the snow and rain. Just be careful because you can hurt yourself or worse, hurt somebody else. Another way you could be safe in a manual transmission is if your brakes ever fail, you can just use your engine to brake. All you gotta do is downshift and let off the gas, and the transmission itself will start slowing itself down. So that way you don't have to just rely on your brakes if they ever fail, or your parking brake if it ever fails. With that being said, let's just hope your brakes never fail and you're in a terrible situation like that, because that would be very unfortunate and shitty for it to happen. In my opinion, I think the biggest downside in owning a manual transmission is dealing with traffic, especially stop and go traffic. Pushing in the clutch, getting it into first, giving it some gas, and repeating the process over and over and over just freaking sucks on a daily driver. But other than that, I just don't see very many problems with driving a manual transmission. Another thing is that the automatic transmissions are getting a lot faster, and they are crazy fast that you'll never be able to outshift an automatic anymore, especially if you compare it to one from 10 years ago. Shit's crazy to think about how fast the car shifts, especially with how many gears they come with now. Like the Mustang, you can get a 10 speed and it just boom, 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 boom. It's crazy. But god damn it, manuals are fun as fuck. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys like it, drop a like for me please, and leave your thoughts and comments down below. Remember to drive safe because somebody loves you. It's been your boy Impulse, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, homies.